Hello and welcome back to Factorio Fixit. My name's Negative Roots and let's get cracking. Today we're playing again in Grunex's factory. The interesting one with no oil. We found oil, we've captured it, we're pumping it across and we're using it to do various things with. So I'm thinking that this will be the last episode. I'm really loving this challenge. I must say I am really enjoying the requirements here. We've got, you know, what we need to do here, we've got limited resources, we're under the pump, and we need to come up with a a solution basically that makes it all work. Now I've been playing around here for a little bit, trying to get this sorted. What this is, it is a, how to say it, it is a solid fuel based power plant with integrated buffer storage and emergency coal boost. I think that's the best word I've got for it. Now here's how it works. This is a bit of thinking from my Lean Machine playthrough. Feel free to go along and check it out. It's a bit of a brain fuck, but it's good fun. Now I've got my solid fuel coming in. Now once it runs past all the boilers, it comes to this little smart inserter. And now this smart inserter has a really simple instruction: green wire less than 100. So putting in the buffer storage, it'll come back along the line and circle around. So that's all wonderful. Pardon me. Today's beverage is cider. Lovely stuff. Now, as you can see, I've got solid fuel coming in from my oil setup, so that's providing a positive loop there. That's just going to increase the amount of solid fuel I have in storage, and as we go you notice that it's ticking 100 and it will start to slow down and back up, which is good news as we get more and more in. Now if we ever start to struggle here and we don't have enough solid fuel to feed this, what's going to happen is this is going to run out. So the number of solid fuel in the buffer storage will get lower. So I've run a green wire over here to this little booster. What it's going to do is it's going to work if there's less than 5 of them in the box. And it's got 1.9k coal just sitting there ready to just rush into the setup so that we can instantly generate power. And hopefully this will save it before it actually becomes a dire situation and we really need power. Hopefully that coal just getting in there will salvage the situation and allow us to continue going, and hopefully everything will continue to run. Now we'll just make sure that's nice and full. That's excellent. Now for the remainder we just need to go and find a furnace. Done. So let's go down and have a look at our oil setup, because I think I've played around with that enough. Now here it is. I've been busily building lasers, so I've got 19 of them that now I can replace the, well actually what we could do, we just thicken the defenses with the lasers. So anywhere there's a tension we can just throw down a laser, and hopefully that'll help the defenses out. And as we go along we can increase the amount of lasers that we've got. Right now I'd like to be a little bit frugal with them, because we do have limited power generation capabilities. So we'll come up here and we'll put these down here. This is kind of a bit of a hot spot, I think. I don't think that's ever... Here's a pro tip to see if your turrets are actually doing damage or not. You can see how it's got health, kills, damage dealt, state, etc. You notice that it's done no kills and it's done no damage, so I know that this is pretty quiet here. I'm not about to pick it up, but you know. On the other hand, this one's done 83, that one's done 178, so this one's 222. So that tells me that there is probably the best place to put that reinforcing laser. Now this is all going as fast as we can. Now I'd really like to take on the iron issue, because as I said in previous episodes, we're currently mining out all we've got, and then we're going to have to go and expand to get some more. Now that we've got lasers, we should be pretty well right. We've just finished solar, so that's excellent as well. If we get the accumulators, will be pretty much right as rain. Now, what I need to do is, well, we're not going to do that by hand. Don't be silly. Now we may need another one of these to help that out, and also to help out our generation up there. So we'll come here and we'll throw down one of these bad boys. Okay. Now we can think about getting our plastic up and running. So all we're going to do with our plastic is run it up here, run it past that, and then on its way. Now we need to go here like this. Okay. Now this plastic we can run right across the factory if we need to. The main bus is up to the north, and so is our circuits, which isn't ideal. So pretty much we're going to have to route the plastic all the way up there to it. So I'm thinking that over and up and around, and then we do the red circuit build somewhere here. Do a split or a split, and well, actually red circuits in there might work really nice. And I think I'll just demonstrate how I would do red circuits from here. Oh my god, come on, land on the belt. Brilliant. So let's go get some more transport belt so that we can do it. Wonderful. That should be enough. You notice that we're having power issues. Oh, which is why I was going to do this. Now, I noticed that we've got 2 radars, so we can pick that one up because we don't need it. Okay, wonderful. And we'll see how many of these we can get out of our existing... Oh, okay, there we go. So enough to make a difference, basically. And because we've got lasers now, we really need solar. It'll just help keep everything... Well, it'll help keep the lights on, basically. So, let us route the plastic. So that's that. We've got that. That'd be helpful. That would be helpful. Lots of things would be helpful. Let's get shooting speed. Why not? Rock on. So that's where we're going to go there. Come through there. Up past there. And then, of course we need more iron for that. Rightio. Now here's what we're going to do. How to do this build? How to do this build? That is the question. If I take them up by 1 more to there, I should be able to do it properly. This isn't going to be a heavy duty build by any stretch of the imagination. Dope. We did that wrong, didn't we? Now that those solar panels are starting to come up, we can just stamp them down in some spots. These will start reducing that requirement for lots and lots of fuel. And I know it looks horrible, but to start with, this is all you need to do. You should notice now that we're making, a good amount, and it's actually, put our factory back on level terms with regards to what it requires in terms of power. And I know I said in terms twice there. It's not good English. Let's just put it like that. So there's laser turret shooting speed. So we can go for the damage upgrade. Pick up a buttload of that. And we need 2 more, 1, 2. Now this is going to be red circuits. Oops. Okay, why is that? Oh, okay, that's why. That's still a basic assembler. Job done. Now, what do we need? So we're going to have, okay, that's going to be our, no, that's not going to be our copper coil. This is going to be our copper coil, right? There. So well, we could run plastics right there. That'll work. And then our red circuits could come out there or something. Now where are we? We're here. What is the best way of going? The best way of going, I would say, would actually be to go this way. And then up. I think we could make that work. The right application of ingenuity and inventiveness, we could get that to work. Okay. I know that I've just flipped them over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just checking to see that you're paying attention. Oops, that way. That wasn't good. Okay, I need 2 of these. Well, I've already got 2. Now this style is going to be pretty important here, because we're going to need some pretty big throughput. 1, 2. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's the laser turret. Okay, we'll get that going. That running. 1 there. 1 there. 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more is 6. There we go. Off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll just stick them to the side. Now the next job is to hook up all the plastic. Now this here is something that we need to actually sort out. When you're working with a double belt, you notice that things can get trapped on the inside, which isn't very useful to you. So you want to be able to have things move around on the belts so that they kind of balance themselves. You notice now that we're actually feeding a lot more over there, because here is where it'll stop. So get that sorted. We're putting a pretty heavy load on the system right now. Like everything is demanding resources, and it's making it difficult. Okay. Now, what we do with the output path is up for debate. We can run it either way right now, so that's not really an issue. We'll just come here, pick that up, come underground there. Snag that. Now I wonder, why hasn't that created any further plastic? Oh, lack of petroleum. Why is there a lack? Okay. Who's a dodo? I'm a dodo. Who's a dodo? I'm the dodo. That was pretty bad. I must say, when I balls up good and proper. Okay, red circuits are sorted. So that's kind of everything I really wanted to do. We got some solar sorted. We've got batteries going. We've got plastic going. It's all going strongly. There we go, batteries, 72 of them, nice. So actually we'll build all the accumulators because we could throw them down too, and that'll just help us out in times of hardship when we don't have everything that we need. Let's just see how this is going. So we can actually use this to measure how our system is working with regards to the power. So you can see that it's pretty stable. Like it's not really going up, it's not going down, it's just kind of sitting where it is. So that's good signs. We know that we're not in trouble yet, but we will be. We will be. You can trust me on that. What I'll do, so I just want to pack the belt. There we go. Now we can throw down those accumulators, as I said. They'll draw a bit more energy, but they're going to save up a fair bit for us to use when we need it. You know, it just gives you that little bit of burst when you're in the shit. Having that little bit of little bit of a backstop really from the accumulators just makes all the difference. I tell you, makes all the difference. You notice that our ammo production is actually starting to back up, so we're going to just disable that because we're going to start the change over to fully laser defenses. Now the last thing that this needs is green circuits. Now, to do the green circuits, what we'll do is we're just going to split them off from the bus that Grunex has conveniently placed right here for us. We'll run them up here. Next we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Off we go to the races. Now that is fine, it's all good and proper. We have red circuits being built at a good pace. I wouldn't say it's an excellent pace, but a good pace nonetheless. There we go. And they're being boxed up for us. So now what we could do, you know, once it comes time for the blue science, we can run these out here somewhere and do stuff with them. Actually, we're not going to need that all the way out there. And do stuff with it. We can, I don't know, do the blue science up there. We've got it all up and running now, which is the important thing. Now I'm thinking that that's probably a fair bit of overkill right now, because I reckon one of these would run See, one of them would probably run more than what I've got. Look, let's just take that down because I don't think it's needed. I think one wool is more than quick enough. And we'll just double the output so that it can smash them out as quick as it's taking them in. Yeah, that looks comfy to me. Looks very comfy. So, I'm going to pass the save back to Grunex now. It's up to him to continue this factory. The challenge is there. It's a very interesting challenge, I think. One that I would, I would really enjoy to play. But it's not my place to play it. That's up to Grunex. The iron challenge will be a substantial one, so I hope that he does well, because it's going to really be interesting. Just split that out there. I could spend all day tweaking factories. It's good fun. Now, if you'd like me to play your factory, don't hesitate to send it through. My email is rootnegative@gmail.com. I'd love to see it. This has been a mid-game factory. Well, not. It's been a late early game factory because we don't have logistics bots yet. They're on the way, but logistics bots are generally the mid-game, and the end game is the modules. But your factory could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be early game. It doesn't even have to be a particularly good factory. I enjoy the interesting ones, the ones where there's a lot to fix. This was a really curly one that I've particularly enjoyed. So I look forward to seeing the next episode, which will be coming up shortly. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you around.